Hey, Simple Truth, welcome back. We're glad you're here with us again for another midweek update. Can you believe that the month of June's almost over? It's crazy. Well, it's our final installment of the last devotion that I want to share with you, the different devotions. And this is, again, another app that you can put on your phone. It's Grace to You. It's done by John MacArthur's ministry, and it's free, like all of my apps. So today, this devotional is looking beyond externals. It's from James 2:1. My brethren, do not hold your faith in our glorious Lord Jesus Christ with an attitude of personal favoritism. Your true worth is based on the value of your soul, not on external considerations. Jesus is our glorious Lord, the sovereign one who rules over all creation, and the one in whom the fullness of God's glory is revealed. John said in 1:14, the Word, Jesus, became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, glory as of the only begotten from the Father, full of grace and truth. Paul said in Colossians 2:9, in him all fullness of deity dwells in bodily form. As God, Jesus shares the impartiality of the Father. He knows that a person's worth is based on the value of his soul, not in external considerations. That's why he always looks on the heart and never judges on externals alone. That was evident in the way Jesus dealt with sinners when he was still on earth. He never hesitated to confront them, whether they were influential Jewish religious leaders or common folks. Even his enemies acknowledged his impartiality when they said in Matthew 22:16, Teacher, we know that you are truthful and teach the way of God in truth, and defer to no one, for you are not partial to any. Like the Father, Jesus also extended the offer of salvation to men and women of every race, social class, and moral standing. That's illustrated by the parable he told in Matthew 22, verses 1 through 14, about the marriage of the king's son. It was an illustration of himself. The invited guest, Israel, didn't show up, so the king commanded his servants to go out and gather everyone they could find to furnish the wedding with guests. As a result, people of every station in life attended the wedding, just as people of every station in life are called to salvation. As you have opportunity to minister to others, don't be influenced by externals such as looks, clothing, or economic level. Do as Jesus did. Treat them with compassion and speak the truth without compromise. So that's Grace to You, John MacArthur's devotional. Hey, I just, as we read through that, I think it's important to note that I feel as a church we do a pretty good job. But it's always something that we have to keep in our mind. Why are we willing to do that for someone and we're not for another? Is there some partiality in how we do things? I think it's important that in the day we live in, and as Christ is our example, that we try to show impartiality to all. It's important that the world sees from every Christian that we are open and loving and caring, no matter how dirty, smelly, ugly, unlovable people look. We need to be willing to extend the same effort to reach them for the gospel as we would with people of our own like kindness. You know what I'm talking about. So this is an important thing in our world today. You see in our world today that it is about partiality, isn't it? And there's preferential treatment depending on who you are and who you know. Let's make sure the Church of Jesus Christ isn't like that. Be people with warm and open hearts. Continue to do the work you've been doing here. I've been proud of you as your pastor because we do have some that walk through our door that are pretty tough sometimes to want to go say hi to and to talk to. But I watch you do it anyway. I watch you put away your concern, put away your noses, because some of them smell pretty bad, and you treat them fairly and you love on them. And I appreciate that as your pastor because it's what we want to be about doing. Not just loving others, but loving each other as well. Well, that's it for today. We Hope you've had a blessed week, and we look forward to seeing you again on Sunday as we come together at 8 a.m. and 9:45. Lord bless you. Take care.